Well, hey everybody, today is the 23rd. It's Friday, August, the year's 2024. You can see a flag. I don't know what's over at McDonald's, but I may ride through that lot just to see if there's anything. One I've seen, and that's one I stopped for. Yeah. Well, the come and goes right there. This is Imperial. Doesn't have a lot of rock in it, but it's got a red color in that clay. Yeah, he got out of the way so I can see where he's dumping it. Well, hey everybody, today is the 23rd. It's Friday, August, the year's 2024. You can see a flag back behind me. It's the wind's blowing out of the southwest. So I made fairly good time getting here to Rogersville. It's 15 miles here basically and 15 miles back. So I'm gonna have a little bit of headwind and a pretty good crosswind all the way back. We'll see what kind of time I can make. I'm swimming, so yesterday was my first 30-minute swim, and starting back, basically that's all you really need to do is 30 minutes. Anything more than that, starting back for the first few weeks it's good to take your time. If I do anything, which I don't know if I'm even going to do an active recovery swim, I'll just wait till tomorrow. So I might just wait till tomorrow. But yeah, the pool is real clean at the OC. I did find out that they're going to shut it down September the 1st through the 15th. So that's kind of bad, but hey, at least it'll be cleaner than it is now, and it'll be cold too. I like it when it's cold. Hardly nobody comes because it's so cold. When they first fill it up, I mean, you know, after a week or two, it gets back, you know, the right temperature. Okay, I don't see no cars in the parking lot that I want to videotape. I don't know what's over at McDonald's, but I may ride through that lot just to see if there's anything pretty. That's a good looking truck right there. But I did notice all these trails all over the place. I've seen a couple. Yeah, just leaving them persistent trails. That just, yeah, we got to get that law that they got in Tennessee passed for Missouri. I'm gonna be working on it. It says that they can't do anything that comes out of a plane that would modify the weather. Any substances, enough said about that. But yeah, we need that law here in Missouri so we can fine them for flying over our state, spraying out stuff we don't know what it is until we know.
In March 2024, Tennessee passed a bill banning the intentional release of airborne chemicals, often referred to as chemtrails. The law prohibits the intentional injection, release, or dispersion of chemicals into the air, targeting activities like solar geoengineering. Critics argue that this law is influenced by conspiracy theories, but supporters believe it is a necessary step to protect the environment.
Oh, I want to say this about the weather predicted. I haven't seen any Willy Burgers. They're woolly bear caterpillars. And I've seen one this whole year. Usually by this time I've already videotaped 6 or 7 of them.
Did you know that woolly bear caterpillars, also known as woolly worms, or as I like to call them, Willy Burgers, are believed to predict the weather? According to folklore, these fuzzy little creatures can forecast the severity of the upcoming winter. The legend goes that the whiter the rusty brown band on their bodies, the milder the winter will be. Conversely, the more black segments they have, the harsher the winter is expected to be. While this might sound like just an old wives' tale, it's a fun tradition that has been around for generations. Scientists have studied these caterpillars and found that their coloration is more about their age and molting cycles than weather prediction. However, it's still a charming piece of weather lore that many people enjoy observing each fall. So next time you see a woolly bear caterpillar crawling around, take a closer look and see if you can predict the winter weather.
And I've probably seen 6 or 7 that I didn't even stop for. So there's only one I've seen, and that's one I stopped for. Yeah. Them things, if they're light colored and they have a black head and a black tail and an orange spot right in the middle. If they're all black, it means a cold winter. If they're all blonde looking, that means a mild winter. So, yeah, where are the caterpillars this year? I guess the birds ate them. All right, y'all have a good day. Look for some caterpillars and let me know what you find. Look at that. Just got through talking about a caterpillar. Today's Friday the 23rd, and look what I see. A pretty caterpillar. He's light colored. He's not all black, but he's not all blonde. He's pretty much in the middle of being dark and light. That, people, right there means a mild winter. That's 2 of them. That's what I got to go by. 2 of them. So I thought I'd show you that. Look at that. That's the second one I've seen all year. Let's see if we see any more on the way back. Maybe they're getting a late start this summer. Well, the come and goes right there. This is Imperial, and this is right across from them. They got heavy loads of clay coming in. That red kind of clay dirt doesn't have a lot of rock in it, but it's got a red color in that clay, and it packs really good with that sheep footer. So they're going to build a building there. There's some corrugated pipe. There's a big piece of corrugated pipe right down there. But thought I'd take a few pictures while I can, because this is the beginning of me having a construction job, probably all winter over into the spring even. I'll find out later what it is and let you know, and I'll be able to add it to the video later on. So get a good history of this building being built. He's fixing to dump a load. Let's see where he puts it. Yeah. That sheep footer doing a job. Look at that. Yeah, he got out of the way so I can see where he's dumping it. Look at that stuff. Boy, he didn't have a very big load on him. Oh, look at that. They got some of them forms. Them insulated forms. And they got some yellow things holding them together and stuff. That's what they're going to be doing. I'm not going to bother them and ask them questions. I'll just watch it go up as it goes up. take a few pictures, make a video or two. But for the most part, just stay out of their way. Let them do their thing. They'll get used to me coming by and know that all I'm gonna do is take pictures and video. If anything, I'm gonna make the company look good. I like the idea of insulated concrete forms. I think everybody ought to build their houses out of it. Every house. Yep. One day we will see that. And it'll be built by robots, not people. Well, you can see the wire. I sure wish, see how they broke that piece there, and they're gonna have to patch that, all these little broken pieces, but they got the board, it'd be straight right there. But you see this little patch right here? If y'all would y'all figure out a way to fix that? Because that is real rough on me and cars and other people. I'm not just saying it for me, but yeah. That's what little rebar they got left over and wire. Look at that. Jackson Street was built with no rebar and no 4x4 pencil wire, hog wire looking stuff to make a mat out of it. Alright, traffic's crazy.